Hello everyone. I had purchased a Victron Orion XS 1400 and I had been having problems with uh, disable remote or disabled by remote or BMS fault. Everything I did, I changed. I went into the smart alternator settings to try and change the voltages there, which actually got rid of my low voltage error that I had. But nothing would go ahead and turn on my charging. So I mean, I initially started out with just using the jumper that goes across the high and low on the remote. Um, and then after that, I tried running a remote on, so or ignition on essentially. So something, a 12 volt that came from actually this block right here. It has, when you start the vehicle, it turns this circuit turns on right here. So I ran a wire out of there into the high or H side of this and plugged it in. Still had the disabled by remote or BMS. Tried resetting the Victron, the DC to DC charger, with no success with that, thinking some setting got goofed up inside somehow. I've never had a BMS hooked up to this, so I knew that wasn't the issue. So my final, well, I finally fixed it, but what I ended up having to do is just run a sense to the low side, so to ground, and suddenly that disappeared. I didn't have to, you don't have to disable the smart alternator settings. You can leave those in there, or the shutdown is what it is. You don't have to disable that. You can leave that. You do have to change the settings though to, like, I'm running 13 volts, and then as you go down 12.7, and then or 12.8, and then 12.6 is my shutdown, so for the engine detection. But anyways, I just wanted to let y'all know, because I searched the internet everywhere, could not find a set answer for this. But anyways, I put my my DC to DC charger underneath my pedestal. I have a 22 Sprinter 170 4x4. So, but yeah, I put it underneath my seat pedestal. It mounts up perfectly under there. Ran into this distribution box down here for the positive. Put a mega fuse in there, appropriate for the wires, and ran my ground to ground. Ran my, and then my other. That way you only have to use thick cables for a very short distance. And then your run that goes back to your house batteries can be a smaller gauge wire. And then for the ground, for the high or the low sense here, I just pulled it off of, it's down there. Yeah, I know it's a red wire, but I had made a wire initially for the high, so, but I just switched it over. But anyways, I just wanted everyone to know this. If you have any questions, you can hit me up. I didn't find a lot of videos on this, but anyways, and if you have any questions about this install, doing it this way, mounting it under the pedestal and whatnot, it's pretty easy. So anyways, thank y'all.